So if you're looking to buy a used car, here's a few tips. First thing to look at is what kind of car do you need, or what kind of car do you want? Now, want and need don't necessarily match, but figure that out first. Then do some research. Figure out which cars fall into that category, see where your budget's at, and see where everything meets. Then do some more research. Find out, is the car that you like reliable? Which are more reliable vehicles than others? So once you've decided on the vehicle, which one you want to get, the first thing I'd recommend is avoid buying a rebuilt write-off vehicle, or be extremely cautious around buying one. Often there are problems with these vehicles that will show up later and cost you a lot more money to fix. Often the price can be better, but you'll always, if you have to sell the car, you'll always get less money for it with a rebuilt title. Second, once you've picked the vehicle you want and you've established you want to buy this car, take it to a mechanic and get it inspected and find out what's going on with it. Even if the car is 3 years old, you really want to know what's going on with this car and what do I need to do maintenance-wise going forward. When you're looking at prices of cars, so you're looking at something like Craigslist or whatever, Auto Trader, whatever publication you have, just know that the price is usually negotiable. People usually ask more money than the price of the car, and the price will come down. But every once in a while you get a deal that's just so well priced, there may not be any room for movement because you've got the best price right there in what they're asking. The important thing is if you do your research, you'll know what the value of the cars is. And look for maintenance records. If you're buying it from a private seller, if you get someone who's got a stack full of maintenance records, they've had it serviced routinely and regularly, that's a really good thing. So generally the more complicated the car, like a luxury car, German luxury cars, they're usually more complex to fix. They usually cost more money. So if you're buying one, say you're comparing a BMW to a Honda and the price is the same, you're probably going to get a nicer car with the BMW, but a lot more is going to generally go wrong with it than the Honda. So you just need to know those kind of things. Another thing to avoid when you're looking at a used car is buying something really old. I mean, a really old car is nice for a second car, but if it's your regular daily commuter car, avoid buying something really old. Hard to get parts for, of course, as being old, it'll break down more often, and the cars just generally have less value. So avoid getting a really old car. Get something a little newer, a little more mainstream. Now, how old is old? I'm talking like, over 20 years old or 25 years old. That to me is old. So in summary, the key is research. Do your research, find the vehicle or vehicles that you want, get to know the prices they go for, how much mileage, what the cost is, and when the right car comes along, you'll really know right then and there this is a good deal. Of course, get it inspected. I'm just looking at a car buying website right now. This is a great resource. There's lots of good information where you can start your research.